Hello, everyone, and once again, welcome to the Digital Container Summit from the CSM team. I know most of you know us already, but for those of you who don't know us, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Timo.
And we are from the Customer Success team. And I think now we go straight to the point. Yes, many of our customers and clients keep asking us this one very common question, that how to be more successful on xChange and how to get more deals, how to get the most out of platform. And today we just thought that we would discuss some very common, nice tips and tricks with you so you can be more successful on the platform.
And it's very easy, simple stuff that you can also tell your employees who are using the platform as operators. And we want to start with a little interactive session.
Yes.
So we would like to ask you, why did you join xChange?
Yes. Feel free to put your comments
into the chat on the right. Just put in a quick sentence. Why did you join? Do you want to do trading? Do you want to move containers? Do you want to use containers? Any feedback is appreciated.
Yes.
No feedback yet? All right. So nobody dares to write in the chat. So what we assume that most people joined, they want either supply containers to be repositioned, they want to use containers, they want to meet new partners and explore new business opportunities, and just grow the business, grow the trading business, find new markets.
And you know what? This all is like totally achievable and very easy to achieve. So to make it less boring, we decided to do a little role play thing where I will be one of the CSM members and Timo will be one of our clients.
Yes, so I'm the customer talking to CSM Sarah.
Yes. So let's get started. Okay. Timo, tell me, being an xChange member, how can we help you?
I want to move containers from Europe to the Middle East.
Okay, that's great. But I would need more details. Can you share precise port pairs, quantity, equipment type?
Yes, sure. I want to move 15 40-foot high cubes from Hamburg to Jebel Ali right now.
Okay, but have you tried to use the search function of the platform?
Yes, sure. Usually I use the search instantly when I go to the platform to look for partners. And then I usually send it out to all the search results to trying to find the best deal. So I really know how to use the search and create requests. But this time when I searched, there was no search result.
Okay, so usually when there is no search result, the system asks you this question to add requirements. Have you already added your requirements in the system?
No, I didn't do this. So what's happening when I add requirements to the system?
So once you add all the details with your requirements, like what type of containers you need, what port pairs, everything, your requirement is saved in the system, and the system in the background actively looks for a match for you. But you know what you can also do? Have you already posted it in the newsfeed?
Yes, sure. I also posted it on the newsfeed, but nobody came and contacted me based on this. It seems that nobody can do this. So is there anything else I can do other than doing the search and posting it on the newsfeed?
Yes, there is one thing which you can do. And we recommend that every time when you add a requirement, don't forget to activate active matchmaking, because that is the fastest way to get a match faster. What the system does is it looks for the matches that matches with your requirements. Like we will look for users who want to use containers from Hamburg to Jebel Ali, and then we will match them in the form of a request.
So the active matchmaking even helps when there are no search results?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, that's good. But when the system now helps me to send requests, how is it about the terms? Like,
you can negotiate. I mean, requests, the system will only create some helpful requests for you, and you will be free to negotiate, just like a normal request.
All right, and when I don't need it anymore, will the system still contact partners for me?
Well, you can simply deactivate it, and that's why we have the option to validate and invalidate requirements. By just doing this once, very simple click, you can do so. And we recommend that every time when you visit the platform, Please visit your requirements page and check the requirements that are valid and remove the ones that are not valid in order to avoid any irrelevant requests and only receive the ones that make sense for you.
So when I keep my data updated, I get less requests of super old stuff that I don't need anymore.
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect. I will start using this now every day.
Okay, sounds very easy. And remember, the most successful members on xChange keep their data up to date always. Yep. Great. So, in conclusion, we know that to be more successful, do things, tell us exactly what you need, and actively contact partners to explore business opportunities. Yep.
Yes, great. So, just speaking as CSM, not as a customer, it's really important that you tell us what you need. We can only help you when you tell us what you need. You don't need to tell us in person. Just log into the platform, use the newsfeed, use the search, contact partners. And once it's in the system, we can start finding partners for you. We can help you to get the deals. We help you to create requests. And once requests are created, we will now go to the second stage.
One second. I noticed that you have many open requests, but you have not responded to the people and you have not replied in any of the requests. Is there any specific reason?
Yes, I remember. I know what you mean. I still have many requests open. And in one of them, I'm still waiting for my consignee to get back to me. So that is why I did not answer.
Well, what you can do is you can also post this information in the chat message. It's always better to update something by saying that I'm checking, I'm waiting for feedback from my consignee. In case you will ask any question, you would like an instant answer, right?
Yes, I mean, everybody likes a quick answer to an open question. That makes sense. So I will update my partner if I'm checking with the consignee or if there's any delay.
Yes.
I remember there's another request where I did not answer. It's a company that I never heard of and I don't know them. So I'm not really interested to talk to them.
Firstly, you should always update your partners directly in the chat. And secondly, now that you're saying that you have not worked with this company before, I mean, you always have the possibility to check the profile of a company before you make any decision to make a deal. And on your profiles, you can clearly see that there are lots of reviews and ratings from many different companies that they have worked with. And it will really help you to make a decision that if you want to work with this company or not. But remember, the most successful companies are always the ones that are open to work with new partners.
All right, I will check out the company profile of the partner after our call. But besides the company and the trust, the terms that they sent me in this request, they seem very unrealistic. What should I do now?
Well, it's just the first step from their side. What you can do is you can just simply click this negotiate terms button and propose your offer and see if it works for them and you.
So if it doesn't fit what they sent me, I can just do a counter offer and change the terms as I like them?
Absolutely.
All right, and if I have any questions, I will just use the chat.
Absolutely.
Well, that sounds good. But you also have to understand, sometimes I'm not replying because I'm not online all day, 24 hours, and there are different time zones. I'm working globally. So sometimes it's really difficult to be fast in replying when I'm sleeping at night, for example. So what can I do? I'm traveling a lot.
I understand that, but you know what? Every time when you get a chat message, you always receive an email notification. And now you can access our app on the mobile version.
How is that working? Because I have not found an xChange app in the App Store.
Just type in container-xchange.com on your mobile app, and it is optimized to your mobile and tablets, and it will adjust to your screen size. And don't forget to turn on the notifications, just like WhatsApp and WeChat, so you never miss any important message.
And that is working on iPads as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's great. I will try that out the next time I'm traveling.
That sounds great. So, in conclusion, what you need to be successful is be responsive and be flexible and reasonable in negotiation.
So in conclusion, you can see it's not really rocket science to be successful on the platform. Tell us what you need so we can help you. Actively reach out to partners, use the platform, negotiate with the members. If you get a question, answer the question. If you have an update, update the partner. So everybody is informed and everybody knows what's going on. So everybody can do proper business, not waste the time with waiting, not waste the time with chasing for updates. Yeah, so it's really the basics here that can make everybody successful.
Great.
And just to go to the next step,
yes.
Besides all these basic rules on behavior on the platform, a very important second point is you want your partners to be happy. If the partners are happy with you, you will get good ratings on your company profile. The better your company profile rating is looking like, the more new partners would like to work with you. As we described, everybody can open your company profile and see your ratings. They can see how fast you are, how quick you reply to the partner. So it's really important to meet the expectations of the partner.
And now we're going to do a poll, and we would like to ask you a question that if you are a container user, what do you expect from your equipment supplier?
And we would like to answer this question only if you are a container user. If you are never using containers, just click the button, do it later. And the poll starts now.
Okay, we are waiting for some responses from your side.
In the poll.
Yeah, okay, we have a reply.
So we see
people
want a fast feedback from the partner.
Amazing.
People are asking for low per diems and
low per diems.
They would like good equipment. So container users expect a good equipment condition. The most important is they need fast feedback. The supplier should be very quick in telling the partner the equipment is available. We have the quick release here, so users expect the supplier to release units quickly. All right, you can see the poll results on the side. And now we're going to do the next poll, and that's exactly the opposite. We're now going to ask the container owners, the suppliers. So if you are a container supplier, please answer this question. If you're only a user, just leave it. 1 second. And here's the second poll, specifically for container suppliers and container users. Container suppliers.
Container suppliers, yes.
What do you expect from the user?
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, we have
bouncing in.
Yes, we have. I think honest status feedback is
yes. The container owners, they would like honest status updates from the user. So whenever you know where's the container now, why is it stuck, please update the partner in the chat. Tell them any updates you might have. Also, we got the fast feedback and pickup. If you are a user, please make sure that you can pick up the containers in time right after the release. Fast feedback. Then we got pickup of all agreed containers. So this is again communication. Please think about how many containers you need and only ask the supplier for the quantity of containers that you need. If you need 20 containers, ask for 20 containers. And we got good care of containers. I think that's clear. And fast moves within or close to the 3 days is another one that the supplier expects from the user.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. And
let's go to the next slide.
So basically, it's just 2 very important golden rules. Treat others as you would like others to treat you, and the best rated companies understand the expectations of their partners and act accordingly. Yeah.
Just always think of the other side. If somebody gives you containers for a move because he has a customer waiting in the drop-off location, I think it's clear that the container should be moved fast. And if you meet the expectations of your partners, they will give you good ratings, and then you will get more business.
And so this doesn't end here, actually. I mean, what we shared are some like basic tips and tricks which you can use to be more successful. But the most successful companies on exchange are the ones that utilize as many features as possible.
Yes. So, and for the trust, we already discussed it. If you don't trust the other partner, check out their company profile. Besides ratings from other members, we also have reviews and references, little texts from outside the platform companies that have worked with them. So you can always leave a review about a company that you know. Leave some good words, leave some bad words, just be honest. And another thing that you can find on the company profiles are performance metrics. These performance metrics are calculated based on the actual container operations on xChange. So you can actually see, do they usually take all the containers agreed? Are they slow? Are they fast? So you can really make up your decision to work with the company by looking at the company profile.
And when it comes to finance, we will always recommend you to choose the payment handling from exchange, because this way you will not have to worry about all the stress that you take by sending invoices to your users or suppliers. You can simply, we will take care of everything when it comes to collecting the per diems and pickup charges and avoid as much as less stress for you as possible. And again, you always have the possibility to activate insurances in any request. And now we have two different types like total loss, damage insurance. And to be more secure, we will recommend you to activate insurances in your request. And for example, if your containers are damaged, there is a high probability that insurance will cover this amount for you and you will not face any further loss.
Yes. Another point is monitoring and the operations. This is not only applied to deals that you have on the platform, but you can also use features for deals that you're doing outside the platform. We have this premium feature, which is called My Fleet, where you can track all your containers. You can also track containers that are not transacted via the platform. You always know where are the containers. If you don't really trust the partner 100% yet, you can see, are the containers going in the right direction? Are the containers stuck somewhere? We have the assisted requests feature, which lets you add requests even with outside partners. If you have an existing partner that you work with for 20 years already outside of xChange, but he's on xChange, just add the deal to xChange and you can monitor all your moves on the platform. And for these outside of the platform deals, we also offer the pickup and drop-off monitoring. So spend less time on chasing and calling the depots, consignees, and trucking companies. We take care to make sure the release that was issued is known to the depot. We make sure the containers have been returned or have not been returned. We do the pickup drop-off monitoring for you and take out all of the time that you spend with calling and chasing depots around the world. Surveys. You can book a survey even for transactions outside the platform. If you have a transaction where you don't trust the partner, that the condition is good enough, you can book a surveyor to survey the containers before. You can also send a surveyor if the repair estimate on return seems a little high to you. You think, I returned the containers in a proper condition. Why don't you book a surveyor via xChange who will have a third-party opinion on the condition? And then we can help you with the repair mediation as well. So monitoring and operations can be completely covered on xChange, all in one place.
Yeah. Now you can also use our trading feature when you are having a difficulty to buy and sell containers in any location. Feel free to use trading platform, and actually it's very nice for the suppliers who want to who can supply containers in one location, and they can simply buy the boxes. Or if your container is stuck in a location where you can't move them for one way, just simply sell them.
Combining the one-way platform and the trading platform can give you tons of opportunities. You can find buyers, you can source containers that you don't have, you can source containers and then lease them out to a partner. It gives you tons of new opportunities to get the most out of the platform. And the last point is the data management. You can transparently manage your data on the platform. If you keep the data quality up in the requirement manager, you will always have the right requests coming in. You have spent less time on old requests and old requirements, and you will be most efficiently using the platform. The same with the request overview page. Keep an overview of your requests. You can directly see, Here I need to pick up units. Here I'm still waiting for the release. Just go in, use the chat. If you need any updates, use the chat to ask the partner directly. It's always the fastest way to just use the chat and ask the partner if you need an update. If you have an update, please use the request overview to not lose overview of all your open requests. If you have a lot of regular deals with always the same partners, we recommend you to do smart requests, which is you create a smart contract with a partner, you agree on all your standard terms, and the next time you need containers, it's just 2 clicks. You say, how many containers do I need? Send it out. So you can, with 2 clicks, get the containers you need, and you save all the time on negotiation because that has been always agreed beforehand. And just the last one for the data management, if you decline the request, instead of not reacting or letting them out a timeout, if you decline the request and you choose the right decline reason, this will automatically adjust your data. If you say you don't need it, the data will be adjusted and you don't even need to go to the requirement manager to remove this piece of data. It will be gone and you don't get this request again.
I think now we will move to the conclusion. And I think we will just quickly go through all these points that we already discussed, just to give you a very short overview of our presentation. Always tell us what you need and what you don't need.
Only if we know what you need, we can help you. So please tell us. And there are many ways of telling us. Just tell us.
Yes. Actively approach other partners for business opportunities.
If you have more than one search result, why don't you contact all of the search results and then you can pick the best deal you can get.
Respond quickly to your partners. Very important.
I don't think I need to comment on that. Everybody likes quick answers, so please reply to your partners as fast as you would like to get a response from them.
Be open-minded, flexible, and reasonable during negotiation.
The most successful members are the ones that are flexible in negotiation, that are good negotiators. The market changes, pickup charges change and fluctuate. Just be open, talk to the partner. If they cannot give you a lower pickup charge, maybe you can get some more free days. Just play around with the numbers a little bit. The more flexible you are, the more happy you can get deals.
And keep your promises after accepting the deal.
Yes, and please be honest with the partner from the beginning on that you are really informing them on what you are planning to do. If you do transshipments, just let the partner know. Yes, so one-ways are not long-term leasing deals. If you take containers for a one-way move, please try to move them within the 3 days and do it as fast as possible. If delays happen, update the partner proactively.
And proactively update your partner, which you already mentioned. And last but not least, try and combine different exchange features to streamline your daily business.
Yes, as we've seen, there are many features. We built all these features for you to optimize your usage of the platform and to optimize your business. So when you don't have supply, why don't you check out the trading marketplace? Maybe you can buy some containers. If you cannot move your containers out of a difficult location, try to sell them. Use the insurance if you don't trust the partner. There are many features that are all made by your feedback. So please try to utilize all the features. If you have questions about this, any features you have not heard about, that you don't understand, we have an FAQ page that answers all of your questions, but also the CSM team is always there for you. So you can always reach out to us via the chat, via the telephone, and we answer your questions.
And now let us know if you have any questions you might have, or leave your comments in the chat for discussion.
All right. We have the Q&A part and the chat part on the right.
Yes.
So if you have any questions, let us know. We're gonna. There are no questions? Any questions about how to use certain features? Yes, sure. If you have containers that are not transacted on the platform, you can certainly track them with our My Fleet feature. You just need to send us a list of the container numbers and we start tracking these containers for you. We are tracking information on hundreds of websites from carriers and other sources. So whenever you have containers that you like to be tracked on the platform, just give us a request. That is it. Just give us a container number, and we can do it for you. Any other questions?
Any other questions? Yes. Okay.
That's a question.
Yes. Let's see.
Yes. The question is it possible to add outside partners into the request if there is information I need to share with them? Yes. We have not mentioned this feature yet, but it's a really nice new feature that our product team built. It's a share request function. On every request on the platform, you can invite your colleagues in another country, in another office. You can invite your local agent. You can invite maybe even a trucking company. You can invite anybody to a request who is not an xChange member. So they don't need access or a membership. You can just send them a link or enter the email address of this person. Decide how much information should the person see. So if you add your local agent, you might not want to show them all your financial deal details. If you add a local contact, let's say in the China office, you might want them to see all the details so they can prepare the release. You decide what they can see, and with simply adding the email address or sending them a link that you can generate directly on the request page, you can invite everybody you would like to see this request. And very important, the person can only access this request. They cannot see any of your other business. They cannot access the full platform like you can. They can only see and assist you in this request, provide a release, update the partner, etc. It's a really nice feature that can help you a lot to save your time by letting your colleagues and your partners update the partner and do the work for you in the end. We have 4 more minutes. Do you have any more questions?
Actually, 3 more minutes now.
3 more minutes.
3 more minutes, yes.
There's another question. I'm tired of sending emails with the pickup and drop-off data. Can we connect our system so we can get everything automatically? Yes, that's our current focus for the data integration. We want to connect our system with you, which means gate in data, gate out data can be connected via our API. That means you save a lot of time in sending around emails, looking up emails, calling the depots. If we set up a data integration either with your system or directly with the depot, we can get this data automatically. Your data will be updated on the platform, and you have one place to see all your business, all on xChange.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Okay.
If you have any other questions after the session, you know how to find us. Just use the chat on the website, give us a call, send us an email. We are more than happy to help. So for the features, you can find a lot of explanations in the FAQ section. You can find the FAQ section when you are logged in. Just click on your name on the upper right corner and then press the button Help Center. We have an FAQ with a lot of interesting articles. It not only describes features, but also processes and technical terms, etc. Feel free to have a look there. There's a nice search engine, so you can quickly find what you're looking for. And I guess one more question. I have a problem with a partner. How will xChange help us to solve the situation? So just to answer this quickly, because problems can be of a wide variety. We have many cases of standard cases where we have experience on how to solve it. We can give you a bunch of options how other members have solved this issue, and we support you to solve this issue. To come to an agreement, for example, we solved some issues on not returned containers by lease purchases. So the user just bought the containers and then kept them. We have sometimes arranged a second user to bring them to the agreed location because the original user had some difficulties to find cargo for the last piece of the stretch. There are many ways we can help you. You can also find this in the FAQ section, some ideas. If you have an issue, just let us know. Talk to the partner and see if you can come to an agreement. If you cannot find an agreement directly with the partner, we are always happy to help and to find the perfect solution for you. All right, I think that's it. Half an hour is over. If you have any questions, let us know.
And thank you so much for your time. I hope it was helpful for you. And we will see you very soon. Thank you once again.
All right, thank you.